No public comment. Think about like free drinks. Santa, come back. You're at the beach. You just got here. Yeah, like how is that possible?
Yeah, right?
It is true though. Good point.
All right, can we have a motion and second to resume?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, any opposed? We need approval of the May 18th city, I couldn't read, council
moved.
meeting minutes. Thank you. Motion second.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
DeLucre.
Yes.
Kane.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Mayor Sarah.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Approval of requisition list, operating expenses and payroll. Have motion second.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
DeLucre.
Yes.
Kane.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Mayor Sarah.
Yes.
Motion carried.
This time we'll open it up to public comment. Anybody wishing to be heard on any issues that are on the agenda, please come up, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no public participation, we will close the public comment. We have ordinance number 9 of 2022, which is an introduction. And this is an ordinance amending Chapter 241-7, Article 1 of the Code of the City of Brigantine, designating the skate park as an unsupervised facility and establishing the associated rules for the park. Motion second.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Just the only comments I have is the construction on the park is very, very close to being completed. Our JIF insurance fund has actually required that we make some changes and some procedural adjustments in the city. We're beginning that process. Once we go through that process, finish the construction, have a final inspection, we'll be able to open it up, but this is starting that process. Can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-117, and this is a award of contract of the removal of the cupola on City Hall. And this is by Stembrino Associates in the amount of $55,000. We have a motion second.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-118, and this is award of a contract for apparatus maintenance and repair for the city firefighter department, and this is for emergency vehicle services of Mullica Hill, New Jersey, in the amount that should not exceed $43,000. We have a motion second.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-119, and this is authorizing participation in the New Jersey DOT Mutual Aid Grant. We have a motion second.
I'll make that motion.
Second. Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-120, and this is real estate tax refunds. We have a motion second.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-121, and this is the ratification of the GWU, which is our dispatchers agreement. Motion second.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-123, and this is an insertion of special item of revenue for our Click It or Ticket program, and this is the amount of $2,800. And we have a motion second.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-124, and this is a real estate tax exemption for 100% permanently and totally disabled veteran. Motion second.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2022-115, and this is a memorandum of agreement for the BCBP Lifeguard Association. A motion and second.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, can we have roll call?
View. Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Abstain.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Mayor Sierra?
Yes.
Motion carried.
our consent agenda, Holy Spirit High School raffle license number 964, Holy Spirit High School raffle license number 965, Brigantine Elks raffle license number 966, Chamber of Commerce bonfire request. Motion second.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Questions or comments? None. Can we have roll call?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri,
Yes.
Haney,
Yes.
DeLucre,
Yes.
Kane,
Yes.
Reardon,
Yes.
Mayor Sierra.
Yes.
Motion carried.
One of our council manager committee discussions. Jim, anything for us?
No, Mayor, thank you.
Perfect. Our department heads, anything for us? No, thank you. And we'll start off with our deputy mayor, Karen View.
All right, this is something that I had talked to Chief Casamento about not too long ago. He researched it, and Brigantine is going to host a free. That's not me. I'm sorry, a free opioid awareness and Narcan training. This will be held on Thursday, June 16th from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at the Community Center on 42nd Street. Training will include an overview of addiction, signs and symptoms, how to administer Narcan rescue breathing, overdose prevention and legal rights, and support information and resources. This is being sponsored by the Atlantic County Department of Human Services, Division of Public Health, Substance Abuse Services, and the Brigantine Police Department will be hosting this as well. Please, if you know anybody that is at risk, any family members, please come out. This is such an important piece of knowledge for you to have. So again, that's June 16th, Thursday, June 16th at the Community Center, 6 p.m. Thank you, Chief, for following up on that and doing that.
And just to add to that, they will be issuing Narcan as well.
Everybody will leave.
Personal use Narcan.
Everybody will leave with Narcan. All right, also our first farmers market this week was a huge success. The weather was fabulous. This year's shoppers can enter the market at any side, so we're not able to keep a head count. If you were there last 2 years, we kept the clicker and added up how many people came in. From all estimates, it was by far the largest market yet. Many vendors sold out early, and everyone is looking forward to a fabulous season. This will be the last call for getting your address on the virtual map for next week's citywide yard sale, permit-free yard sale. So far, I saw the map yesterday. There are 93 participants so far. There are dots all over the island. Again, if you'd like to get on this, it's Brigantine Brig Yard Sale, capital B, R-I-G, capital Y, A-R-D, capital S-A-L-E, 22@gmail.com. And those dates are next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You'll have up till about 10 a.m. on Friday the 10th to register. Next, Dennis, Rick, and I had the pleasure of attending the grand reopening of our Acme last Friday morning. Acme is a great partner in our community and has done a marvelous job in the expansion, the renovation, and the upgrades of their property. Of course, everyone's favorite is the newly paved parking lot. And tomorrow morning at 10, some of us will be attending Atlantic City Electric Summer Readiness News Conference at the new Harbor Beach substation. As you know, their project is finally nearing completion and will help to ensure our island for improved service, especially in extreme weather emergencies. So that is going to be up and running, and we thank them for all that they've done for the island, and we thank all of our residents for their patience with the boulevard construction. Next.
To answer some questions that I got via email and telephone calls, messages, the openings for the beach entrances of the north end we're having the DEP come down and look at that, and we're not going to do anything with any of those, so people will just have to find another place to enter the beach, but something will be coming soon. I also spoke to Rick Days with the county, and he has agreed to paint the rest of the crosswalks north of 10th Street that some of the people are requiring. So hopefully this will all be done in the next few weeks. So we'll see what happens. That's all I have. Oh, and John Doring's going to light the lights that are missing on the seawall.
Personally.
Take it over to our third ward councilman, Dennis Hain.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have too much. Nice to see the skate park moving along, and hopefully that'll be open soon for everyone's enjoyment. And just wanted to make note that I hope everybody enjoyed their past Memorial Day weekend. Obviously, one of our most solemn holidays, if not our most solemn holiday of any of our holidays during the year, for all the brave men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice defending our nation. I know a lot of people were out at different events. I was out of town. I was at another event myself, but I just wanted to mention that. And thank you, everybody, and enjoy the summer.
Thank you. Have our fourth ward councilman, Rick DeLucre.
Thank you, Mayor. Before my brief comments, I had a legal question, theoretical legal question for Fred, if you don't mind. Fred, if hypothetically a member of council is taking pictures at a public event during council meeting, are those pictures the personal property of that council person? Or is that deemed to be city property because they were taken on duty, as it were?
The councilman is not really the photographer for the municipality. So I would assume that that particular event is individual to that councilman. Now, if council wishes to engage, they can designate an official photographer from amongst your members, and then those photographs would be official city property.
So,
I don't want to disengage, and I'd like to strike that comment from the records, Thank you.
so if these said hypothetical pictures were to be posted on a website available for purchase, that website could remain up? I'll give you time to research that and get back to me. I did have the opportunity with Dennis and Karen to attend the grand opening at the Acme, which was a very nice event. And you're right, the parking lot was a big hit, but second to the comments by Councilman Haney, very well received and very nicely done. I'm not going to say the phrase, but you earned it. Tonight's meeting was also a nice reminder of one of the things that is special about Brigantine, which is the long-term, for want of a better phrase, the continuity of care, where we're recognizing Dr. Chaikin, who, 60 years plus on the island, tending to the people, including this person for a number of years, and segueing into our newest firefighters, and young firefighters who, have already distinguished themselves with the service for which they received commendations tonight. And it's just nice to see that it's a constant, through line in Brigantine that we do take care of each other, which is nice. And with that, I would always, at the beginning of the season, remind people and hope that they take to heart that you are at the shore. It's going to be crowded. You're going to have to wait for stuff. You're going to have to wait at an intersection where you think you should be able to move out into traffic. And there's a lot of ways you can react. The worst way to react is to react as if you weren't at the shore, as if you were back home and under all the same stresses that you may have in your life. So, and I'm quoting Ann Adams here, relax, you're at the shore. Thank you.
Our councilman at large, Neil Kane.
I don't have a whole lot. I do want to thank everybody for coming out to the Memorial Day ceremony that we had this weekend. Amazing job by the American Legion. Of course, the VFW also helped out. So that's an amazing event. Something that it was nice to see so many people there. And it makes all the veterans feel good knowing that everybody cares and everyone's there. Boulevard work is pretty much wrapping up. According to Mr. Doring, we're not going to be able to plant the wildflowers or the wild grass that look like flowers until the fall, correct, John? You know, so anybody says, but the flags in there, they look great right now. I think that's a good move. Work in the golf course area seems to be slowing down just a little bit. They've got a lot of the roads paved and everything like that, so that's looking fantastic. Water tower looks great. I guess they'll be moving into a second phase, getting that thing painted, I would assume, soon.
In the fall.
In the fall, okay. Sounds good. And golf course this weekend was absolutely packed, so looks like it was a great weekend for everybody. The island was packed. I mean, from the ocean to the bay, cars parked everywhere, which is great for our businesses, but it was a great weekend. And looking forward to summer. Everybody just please be safe and have a good time. That's all I got.
Perfect, thank you. Kick it over to our councilman at large, Mike Reardon.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I want to say thank you, everyone coming out, spending some time here tonight with us. Big crowd out there. We appreciate it. I just have some quick few notes of what's going on. First of all, I would just want to say the Veterans Memorial Ceremony this past Sunday was absolutely great, fabulous. Great comments by our mayor, Captain Rick Palatucci, representing the Legion Riders, and the congressman. So it was very, very good. Coming up this Sunday, June 5th from 10 to 2, we have the Brigantine Lions Classic Car Show down at the community center. It's going to be a great event. They have a great DJ and MC there. So I highly recommend going to that.
Who is that DJ, Mike?
Well, it doesn't really matter, but he's good, trust me. Then the Cultural Arts Commission has their Arts Festival coming up soon. I'll give more details next meeting. And the Economic Development Committee has ongoing developments, and we're going to have some exciting news about those things coming up soon also. Other than that, I just wanted to say, John, I don't know if you can help with this, but there was a request to put a bunch more porta potties at 26th Street for the bonfire and all, maybe for the week, or maybe the extra porta potties. They're right there at 26th Street. So, that's it. Thanks.
Thanks, Mark. I guess I want to start off here. John, I want to thank you and Public Works for the flags that you guys put out on the boulevard and also around City Hall. I personally think it is very, very important for us to always honor our veterans and always pay respect to those people who made this country what it is. So I know when I drove past City Hall the other day and saw them out there, it just really made me happy. So I want to thank you for taking the initiative to do that. Our Memorial Day services, hands down, the best around. Between our city departments and all the hard work that you guys do, organizing it, putting together to make sure things are perfect, to our veterans groups that come out, to our speakers, to the community. I mean, we had to have over 250 people who came out to pay tribute to our veterans. And for those who gave their lives in the service of our country. And I think that it's so important for us to always do that, for us to always honor that and remember that. And I'm so proud of our community and all that we do. So thank you guys. And, we talked about Captain Rick. Captain Rick's speech was probably one of the best I've ever heard because he talked about all of the local veteran connections that we have here in our community. And it's important for us to know our history and to know our traditions and to know our lineage and the sacrifices that people made to protect our safety and protect our freedom. And I think he did a really good job of tying past and present together. So I'm very proud of everything that Captain Rick did. A couple weeks ago, there was a motor vehicle accident involving a child, and had an opportunity to communicate with the child's parents. And in the midst of everything they're going through right now, one of the things they really wanted the city to know is the outstanding job our police and fire did saving their child's life. They really credit the people who work in both of your departments for him still being alive today. And I will tell you, it's so important. I said this earlier when our police and fire were here for the swearing-ins and the recognition. The jobs that you guys do every day makes the difference between life and death. And this family is beyond grateful for this outstanding service that both of your departments provided to their child and to their family in their time of need. And I know Rick talked about this earlier, and that is really the strength of our community. It's not what we do up here. It's not the decisions we make here in the room. It is the job that all of our employees do across the board and all of our community members do across the board that make Brigantine what it is. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes to recognize both your departments and let you know that the families did want to reach out and express their gratitude for what was done. John, we had a request by some of the residents who live around the yacht club to see if we could put a crosswalk in. A lot of people go there not only for the races but also for the sunsets. And was sent more and more pictures. There's getting more and more people who go there at night. It's getting very popular. And some of the residents who live in the neighborhood wanted to see if there's something we could do with the crosswalk because it's right on the bend. And they're worried that if somebody comes around too quick, they might not see people there. So if they can get used to having the crosswalk walk and knowing that they need to slow down in that area. So I said I would pass that along to you. All right, this time I'll open it up for public comments. Anybody from the public wishing to be heard, come up, state your name and address for the record.
Kathy Rashiel, 1301 Ocean Avenue. I'd like to express concern leading up to 4th of July weekend about the unlicensed use of fireworks that occur every year, every weekend in the summer, particularly 4th of July. I live 2 blocks from here, and every 4th of July weekend in the evening, it's like the rockets' red glare and the bombs bursting. Unlicensed fireworks by unskilled people cause an average of 10,000 injuries every year in our country. A total of 18,500 reported fires caused by unlicensed fireworks, including 1,300 total structural fires, 300 vehicle fires, and 16,900 outside and other fires, such as forest fires. What is legal, specifically permitted in New Jersey, is wood, stick, and wire sparklers, whistlers, poppers, cracklers. What is specifically prohibited, all consumer fireworks not specifically permitted, including torpedoes, fireworks, skyrockets, aerial devices, and fireworks containing yellow or white phosphorus or mercury. Those are restricted to people who have a license.
Sure.
And I don't really think everybody who's using those fireworks on 4th of July weekend is actually licensed. And it's very concerning with all the property and homes in the area to have that going on. Thank you.
Thank you. And Chief, what's the best thing people can do if they see people using unlicensed or unauthorized fireworks?
I mean, they do it already. They'll call us. Everything she said was 100% correct. The sheer number of calls that we get about fireworks is staggering, and amongst all the other calls that they're getting on that busy night, it's just kind of gets put into the queue, and they go from firework to firework to firework. I wish we had a better answer, but it's just statistically impossible to get to all of them. You'll have and it is a nuisance to the neighbors, but they'll have a backyard, let's say, on Kirkwood, and they'll be lighting off fireworks. And, as the patrol car goes down there, if they're not going off at that time, now on his way to Kirkwood, he got 5 more calls for 5 more different areas of fireworks. So, he might look around at Kirkwood, try to find the address. As people know, it's not like you can just go into their house and look for their fireworks. Then there'll be a call that they're on 17th and the beach. So that guy's now leaving Kirkwood. Now he's on his way to 17th and the beach. And that's just fireworks calls. That doesn't include all the juvenile calls, the domestics, the noise complaints. There's loudspeakers. It's just a staggering amount of calls, and they get prioritized as they go. But they're out there, and I feel for them because they're they're running from call to call to call on those nights.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, anything you guys can do to try to address it, we appreciate it. And as you said, there's just probably one of the busiest nights a year for the fire, or for the police department, so thank you. Any other public comment? All right, seeing none, we're going to close the public portion. Any more council comments? Seeing none, can we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second? All in, I was going to say, if there's no second, we're stuck here. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, there you have it. Thank you very much for joining us on our June 1st council meeting, and appreciate you coming out to watch our council team at work. See you, Mike.